I waited my whole life for marriage. I believed in love, purity, and forever. I trusted one man with my heart, and he destroyed everything in just one night. My name is Bridget. I am 28. I grew up in a small, quiet town. My parents were very religious and strict. They taught me that love and marriage were sacred. They told me to wait for one man. They told me to save my heart and body. So I listened, believed, and waited. And I was proud of my choice. I never dated. I never had a boyfriend. I never went to parties with boys. I never held hands or kissed anyone. My heart stayed pure and untouched. In college, my friends were different. They dated, laughed, and shared love stories. Sometimes they teased me for being old-fashioned, but I never felt ashamed. I dreamed of a simple wedding, a white dress, gentle music, and honest love. I wanted a husband who would respect me. That was all I wished for. One afternoon, I went to a coffee shop. Soft music played. Warm light filled the room. As I waited, I felt someone behind me. I turned and saw him. His name was Robert. He was tall and handsome. His smile made my heart beat faster. He said hello and complimented my dress. We started talking, and something changed inside me. For the first time, I felt nervous and excited. For the first time, I felt real attraction. Slowly, I began to care, and my heart was already falling. That evening, I told my friend Molly. She looked worried and said Robert was a playboy. She warned me to be careful. Her words stayed in my mind, but I wanted to believe in Robert. I hoped my love could change him. I wanted our story to be different. I wanted to trust him completely. Robert called every day, sent flowers and messages. He made me feel special and chosen. Slowly, I began to fall in love. I believed God had sent him to me. I dreamed of a future beside him. I imagined a life filled with love. I wanted to give my heart only to him, and I believed he felt the same. One evening, Robert took me to a restaurant. Soft lights and gentle music surrounded us. He called me beautiful and smiled at me. My heart felt warm and full. After dinner, he drove me home. The car stopped outside my house. He leaned closer and kissed me. It was my first kiss. I had waited my whole life for that moment. I thought it would happen only after marriage, but I let it happen, and I felt both joy and fear. The next day, we walked in a park. Robert held my hand and moved closer. Everything felt too fast. I stopped and said I wanted to wait until marriage. He paused, then smiled, and said we would marry soon. My heart jumped with hope. My dream suddenly felt real. A week later, Robert called. He said he had a business trip to Las Vegas. Then he asked me to come with him. "Let's get married there," he said. My breath stopped. It felt like a dream come true. A few days later, we flew together. Bright lights and busy streets surrounded us. I wore a simple white dress. We entered a small church. No guests, no family, no friends. Just us. We said our vows and exchanged rings. Robert kissed me and whispered, "Now you are mine." I felt like the happiest woman alive. Finally, my dream had come true. That night, everything changed. Robert seemed distant and cold. He drank wine and checked his phone. I sat alone, married yet lonely. The next morning, He packed his bag. He avoided my eyes and spoke quietly. Then he said words that broke me. "I want a divorce." My heart stopped. I thought I was dreaming, but he was serious. He said I was too simple for his world. Tears rolled down my face. One day, my dream became my worst nightmare. I returned home alone. My parents were shocked and angry. Molly gave me shelter and helped me find a job. One day, I saw a magazine. There was Robert, rich and powerful, standing with another woman. I realized he had used me. I went to a lawyer. My marriage was legal. I had rights. Months later, the court ruled in my favor. Robert had to pay compensation. It wasn't just money. It was my dignity returned. I bought a small apartment. I returned to my studies. I rebuilt my life piece by piece, and I became stronger every day. Now, when I see Robert's photos, I feel nothing. No pain, no anger, no regret. Only peace and strength. Because I survived. Sometimes love is not about waiting. Sometimes it's about knowing your worth. And sometimes the deepest pain creates the strongest souls. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.